You're very welcome back to the programme. Now, last year we brought you the story of an Opel Insignia that went on fire while driving. Since then, we've been contacted by the owner of another Opel Insignia with what seems to be a very similar problem. Tig Enright has this report.
The Opel Insignia is one of Ireland's most popular cars, but if you were watching our show last year, you'd have seen how one went on fire while its owner was driving his son to school. And that made the owner of this Insignia worried, and he was right to be so, because later this car developed what appears to have been a similar leak of power steering fluid in its engine, which our expert warns could have caused another fire.
He must have flashed maybe 4, 5, 6 times, so I knew something was wrong. And he told me straight away, he said, look, the underneath your car is on fire. The flames were starting, the smoke was starting. It was within minutes, it was totally engulfed.
This is what remained of Paul Jackson's car after the fire. Opel sent in an investigator. His report was inconclusive, but he also said there were no signs of any manufacturer, component or design defect present, or any evidence to indicate a vehicle-related issue. But we tracked down the wreckage and had forensic motor engineer Liam Cotter carry out his own investigation. Liam found traces of a fluid on the underside of the car. He sent a sample to a laboratory for testing, and it came back as a match for a power steering fluid produced by General Motors, the company which owns Opel.
It was a match.
It was a perfect match.
What does that tell you about the cause of the fire in this car?
Well, the cause of the fire in this car was caused by a leak from the power steering fluid system, which was ignited by the hot exhaust during normal driving of the vehicle.
Opel rejected Liam Cotter's findings but couldn't provide any definite alternative explanation for the fire in the Jackson's car. But we know of problems with the power steering system in other Insignias. An Opel service update issued to Opel dealers states that in some diesel models built in 2009 and 2010, there's a possibility that a pipe carrying flammable power steering fluid might crack or leak. Opel told us this was not a safety-related issue, and there are no instances where a leak has resulted in a fire. Neither of the cars in this report are among the affected models, but both are diesels registered in 2010.
So Jim, you saw our programme last year, and with this being your son's Insignia, you got worried.
Yeah, I was very concerned because, I saw the incident on television. So I basically rang Opel, and I was very impressed that Opel would offer an inspection on the car. I think it took somewhere around 2 hours. And they told us everything was fine.
However, 4 months later, there was a problem.
My son came in one evening and he said to me there was a noise in the car. And I drove the car. The steering itself was heavy, right? And there was a terrible noise coming from it. And I contacted a mechanic. He lifted it up on the lift. And when I turned the steering, straight away there was a roar from underneath that he had been hit with the power steering fluid in the forest. And he told me we have a major leak from a pipe. And he lit up the car again and he showed me where the leak was coming from. And at that point in time, I discovered that Liam Cotter was the engineer who had dealt with your programme.
Liam Cotter came to look at the car for himself. He ramped it up in Jim's local garage and took photographs during his investigation. The car has since been repaired by Opel, but he's still able to show us what he found.
This photo, Liam, shows what you found in this part of the car.
Yeah, just for comparison purposes, if you put the photograph up next to it, I can describe it here. You can see this is the new pipe, this is the old pipe, that's the bracket.
And those red droplets are
the power steering fluid.
Power steering fluid, just like you found in the Jackson's car last year.
You can clearly see the droplets of oil leaking out from under the bracket at this particular point. And I think the significance of that is how close this leak is to the vehicle's exhaust system. Because my conclusion the last time was that it was the exhaust system that ignited the leaking oil on the Jackson's car.
And here we have another view on the exhaust, don't we?
Yes, same area of pipe. This pipe here is this here. What you'll immediately notice is that this area of the pipe is much darker, showing the deposit of power steering oil on the pipe, which has been sprayed onto here, and which is then flowing down the pipe and collecting in this area of the exhaust, which is this area here.
Liam then explained to me that power steering fluid can self-combust at a temperature of roughly 340 degrees Celsius. The exhaust system can get much hotter than that at a car's peak running temperature, and therefore this leak could have caused a fire.
He confirmed at that stage my worst suspicions that the vehicle could have gone on fire, and that's where I got really, really concerned.
Opel repaired the Kellys' car free of charge. It was, they said, a goodwill gesture. But what was their explanation of what went wrong?
The first thing they did was they said that it was a fracture in the pipe, that it was leaking power steering fluid.
A fracture?
Yeah.
And how did they say that fracture got there?
First of all, it was a case of wear and tear. It went to that to the ridiculous. Irish roads, right? And I didn't accept that either, and I don't accept it.
Last year, Opel didn't accept our engineer's report. But they couldn't give us a definite explanation of what had caused the Jacksons' car to go on fire. They simply said there was no manufacturing defect to blame, and that what they call thermal incidents in Opel Insignias are extremely rare. We asked Opel last year if it should investigate the need for a safety recall. Opel answered the only effect of a power steering leak would be a loss of power assistance. They also said there'd been no thermal incidents linked to their service update. But now we found another 2010 Insignia where it appears flammable power steering fluid has leaked onto something which can get hot enough to set it on fire.
So we're asking Opel if they'll change their mind.
And Tag joins me now in studio. Tag, thank you for coming in. Now, we should point out we did ask Opel to take part in tonight's programme. They were unable to provide us with a representative. Tag, I suppose the key question is what you asked there at the end of your report. Have Opel changed their minds about what is going on with these Insignias?
No, they haven't. Last year, Opel disagreed with our engineer, Liam Cotter, whose report said that the fire in the Jacksons' car was caused by a leak of power steering fluid onto the hot exhaust. Now, Opel actually disagreed that there was a leak there at all before the fire, or the thermal incident, as they call it. And this year, in the case of the Kellys' Insignia, they do acknowledge there was a leak of power steering fluid, but that it bears no relation to what happened with the Jacksons' car whatsoever, although, of course, they haven't given a definite explanation as to what caused the fire in the Jacksons' car.
So no explanation as to what caused the fire in the Jacksons' car. Do they have an explanation as to what went wrong with Kelly's car?
Well, they describe it as purely a leak, which an Opel representative told Mr. Kelly was caused by wear and tear. And they say that any suggestion of a fire risk is purely speculative, but our engineer says a fire is a distinct possibility. You know, Opel has acknowledged that there are potential problems with the power steering pipes within a limited range of Insignias. The question we're asking is whether there's actually a wider range of Insignias affected, and whether there should be a recall of cars if there's a chance there could be a leak of a flammable liquid onto the exhaust system, which can get hot enough to set that liquid on fire. And Opel did tell us that there had been a few thermal incidents in Insignias in Ireland. They wouldn't tell us exactly how many, but they did say they were extremely rare, they were investigated thoroughly, and that no manufacturing defect or common cause was found to be to blame. They didn't tell us what was to blame, and nor could they in the case of the Jacksons' fire.
I suppose there are many people watching this evening with Opel Insignias. They may well be concerned about the fact that there is no explanation as to what went wrong here. What should they do, Tag?
Well, Opel has extended the same offer this year as they did last year, just like the Kellys did. If you have an Opel Insignia and you're worried, you can take it to your local Opel dealer for a free of charge safety inspection.
OK, well, Tag, thanks very much indeed for coming in.